Thank you for staying with us. We're now inside the hall where everything is about to happen. The judges are seated, the finalists are seated, and everyone is waiting for that final decision. 3 winners will go with $250,000, and one person, that's the People's Choice, will also go with $250,000, as well as 8 other contestants who will be going home with $125,000. The atmosphere is electrifying, and people are anticipating.
The challenge, a competition to find the most innovative African nonprofits and social enterprises, opened in May with more than 5,000 entries.
This is the first Google Impact Challenge event, and it is really exciting to welcome you to this event. All the organizations that we'll be awarding today have one thing in common. They are all committed to driving impact in their communities. We all know that human capacity is one of the strongest assets that any society can boast of. And we need to support the creation of an enabling environment that ensures the growth and development of human talent in Africa. It is our joint responsibility to ensure that everyone has access to the right tools and opportunity to engage the world. No one should be left behind. And for this reason, Google's mission on the continent has been to work with various stakeholders to provide opportunities to Africans to help drive accelerated growth across the region. We have been in sub-Saharan Africa for over a decade now, and a lot of our work has really been working with various stakeholders to develop the digital landscape, provide more access to information, and improve the lives of users. This Google Impact Challenge is just one of many initiatives that we believe will help accelerate growth in Africa and build stronger communities in years to come.
Very importantly, Google.org and the Impact Challenge is not just about the money. It's actually much, much more than that. Often it's the help from Googlers, the technical expertise, the connections, the networks that can be just as valuable for everybody who participates. So I hope that you here can all go down a similar path, and the winners tonight will go far beyond the money, and that we can help you in a similar way. In fact, to make sure that has the largest chance of success, we will also support a partner, a challenge partner, as we call them, challenge support partner, called Paradigm Initiative, who will work with all of the 12 winners from tonight individually to help them with their strategies, but also to bring you all together to create that network and that sharing. We truly believe in the potential of Africa, and Nigeria at the heart of it. And when we say we have that commitment, you know, I've only been here since yesterday, and already I can see the spirit, the entrepreneurship, the wish to change things, and the hustle, as I've been told by my colleagues to call it, that's making so many things possible. And it's really contagious. So I love to see that. And alongside my colleagues who are here, who've traveled with me, we look forward to continue to support growth and economic impact and all your fantastic organizations and projects here, and we hope we'll go a long, long route together.
2018.
The guest of honor and wife of the Vice President, Mrs. Dolapo Osinbajo, then salutes the applicants, the judges, and the organizers.
I salute Google for training 10 million in technology and as developers. I salute the work that Google has done all over the world, especially in helping people through technology. I salute also the applicants. We know that we have such bright minds in Nigeria. From 5,000 applicants to 12 finalists, we must salute the judges, because I can't imagine scaling down 5,000 to just 12. The second stanza of our national anthem talks about great lofty heights that we are to attain. And I have been around the nation quite a bit, especially more in the past 3 years. And all over we can see people who do have excellent and brilliant minds, but perhaps don't have the opportunities. From one end of the nation to the other, from those that are high to those that are low, sometimes all we need is a helping hand. We just need someone to help us to connect the dots. It's not enough to be bright and clever sometimes. It's not even enough sometimes to have the money or the resources. Many times we need someone to just help us to connect the dots. And I believe that's what Google has done with this challenge. Using technology to drive change, especially change that is positive within the communities, must not be sniffed at.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Each of the 12 finalists then pitched their enterprise to the judging panel, which include CEO, Tony Elumelu Foundation, Mrs. Parminda Veer, Chairman, CEO, Channels Media Group, John Momo, and former African Footballer of the Year, Kanu Nwankwo, amongst others.
Up with a digital transformation strategy that will create 10,000 digital entrepreneurs by 2025.
This is a surgical blade. This helps to separate the umbilical cord of the mother from the baby. This is a...
Let me hold it.
Okay,
and then
this is a delivery mat. This is what you place on the floor. I can tell you in rural areas they use sack. They use dirty things to have deliveries, and which causes infection. This is what you can lay on the ground for the woman. This is a surgical blade. This is a glove, a sterilized glove.
Judges are leaving. So
Done with the pitches, the judges leave to make a decision. While the wait is on, a little entertainment to douse the anxiety.
They no go understand what you face on your own when you run your race. No one can see.
It's decision time. The judges return and the wait over.
And the winner is Help Mom Nigeria.
Help Mom Nigeria.
4 enterprises, VetSarc, the CC Yara Foundation, Help Mom, and Project Enable Africa emerged winners of $250,000, while 8 others went home with $125,000 each.
We will be expanding the reach of our work beyond Lagos to cover Nigeria. We'll be training young persons with disabilities across Nigeria and their caregivers in digital skills, disability-friendly digital skills, so that they can make a living. They can have tangible skills, that they can use to make a living. And at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is to reduce poverty, but much more importantly, to make sure that everybody can live their dream, irrespective of their disabilities.
But what happened when the judges left?
That's a secret.
And how did they reach their conclusion?
What's fascinating is that we have, a real diversity of judges. We come from different backgrounds, different professions. And when we arrived, when we, came together in the room to deliberate, it was fascinating how we were all, the algorithms, the impact, that we were all aligned. That there wasn't a huge fight in terms of who were the obvious judges' choices. There was already the people's choice, yeah? So it was a real consensual, a really impactful discussion which arrived at a consensus in terms of who we thought should be the judge's choice. And really based on those 4 criteria, the reach, the feasibility, the innovation, the impact, that are those, we believe that those, the judges' choices, those enterprises were addressing those questions directly.
Organizers of the challenge say all is in place to ensure judicious use of the funds.
And the selection process was performed by a team of Googlers, external partners, and auditors as well, right? To just really make sure that what's written on paper is real, right? And to make sure that there's some level of credibility and integrity behind this organization. So the first layer of that was handled in the selection process. Of course, as I mentioned, we're going to remain supportive to them as well and hold them to some of the deliverables that they talked about.
With this done, done and dusted, another challenge will be called for, as the tech giant says it is eager to provide support to individuals and organizations using technology in new ways to make a positive difference.
Well, that's how the cookie crumbled at the 2018 edition of the Google Impact Challenge. But if you didn't make the cut, the challenge doesn't stop this year. It continues for 2019, 2020, and 2 years after. And from me, Victor Matthias, and the rest of the team, right here at the podium in Lekki, Lagos, it's goodbye. But don't forget, the conversation doesn't end here. It continues via the social media addresses showing on your screen.